Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floyd here. In the garage tonight, doing little upgrades before the next race. Want to try a couple different things and decided to reach out to my boys over at Low Dollar Motorsports. Got some shock sensors for the front and the rear. I'm only going to run one in the front, one in the rear. So I reached out to Jamie and Brandon, and they hooked me up, gave me a pretty good deal. I mean, obviously, everybody's in the business to make money, so they did a very good job at giving me a really good deal on this stuff. So just wanted to start off here and make a little video. I'm gonna try to do a couple little things different. My boy John at Be More Fox tells me I need to get more in depth with everything, so here we are. Let me turn the camera around here. We got the rear shock sensor, got the wiring, and we got a front. Got a couple of the mounts for the front. Got the ones for the back. I already got the bottoms on. Now I'm working on the top. So I will get back with you guys, and like I said, gonna try a couple different things here before Summer Duck. No prep. I believe it is May 10th and 11th. Well, Test and Tunes 11th or 10th, and the Heads Up Racing is the 11th. The 10th is the Test and Tune, and the 11th is the race. So we'll be swapping back over from the slicks from King of Columbus. Going to take some weight out of the car. A couple other little odds and ends things. Going to try something different for this race. Been there. Been pretty decent. Had my other turbo on it from World Cup Finals, the 76mm class legal deal cast, and the car just would not go faster than, I think, 530s, 540s. So definitely going to need more than that at this race. So we got the 85 back on it, and we'll see what's going to happen. So hopefully with the in-depth videos, like I said, going to put the rear shock sensors on, going to go to the front here next, and then we will see how everything else goes. All right, everybody, talk to you later. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floyd here. We got the Spoolie and Old Dirty locked and loaded, ready to head to Coonley Motorsports Park in Thompson, Ohio for D-Team's first event of the year. It's a 2-day deal. Friday night front side, Saturday night backside. So locked and loaded. Little recap on Summer Duck. It was a good time. I mean, other than the car trying to wheelie, it either wheelied or it would try to spin. So end up looking back at data, talking to a couple buddies, and like just talking it over, and end up changing back to the rear gear that we had in it last year that we went PBs with, and won some races, went rounds. Like, the car was on rails last year. This year, since we did the gear change for World Cup Finals, it hasn't been consistent. It either tries to spin the tire or it tries to wheelie. So I figured mine's will go back with Old Faithful. We put the old gears back in. We'll see what happens. First event out with this, we put a couple more mounts on the chassis for the hang weight for some backside deals. And like I said, we'll see what happens. Summer Duck was a good time. In the rules, it said that you couldn't test on Friday night, and when we got there, we saw a few gentlemen running their cars and trucks. And the next morning, I figured, maybe they're just bracket racing or some type of deal, you know what I mean? But here they were, a couple guys were in small tire. One gentleman was in a square body, regular cab short bed truck. He was in street testing. Myself, Jacob, a few others brought that up to the promoter, and I mean, I know he was pretty busy. It was his first time doing an event, and his truck was having issues with I think the rear main seal or whatever. Regardless, he didn't take it upon himself to enforce the rules. I mean, if I knew that, myself and Brian, Travis went down with me, Dustin went down with me, we would have tested it and would have figured out that there was an issue with the car wheeling on a good front side. So we could have changed a couple things, could have did a bar change, this, that, and the other. It's in the past now. We're getting ready for Coonley. We did a bar change, a gear change, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, Summer Duck was a good time. Signed up for small tire, end up losing to a good fella from out east, from Badass Firebird Trans Am. We raced him first round, small tire. The car just spun the tires. End up going first round. It spun the tires, not as bad. Pedaled it, got down the track, won R8. Second round, I ended up racing a friend of mine, Nick, from New Jersey. We ended up putting weight back in the car, loosened the front up a little bit more from what we usually use on front side, and the car does a massive wheelie. So come back, we lost that round, buy back in the second chance, go up, chattered the tires a little bit first pass, second chance, get down there pretty good. Went personal best that day there. Come back up for second round, another massive wheelie, had to let out of it, got a little out of my comfort zone, didn't really want to drive the car like I normally do, being the track's really narrow there. So we let out to race another day. So we go back, take the weight out, do a little bit of more of a shock adjustment, and didn't change the tune, just left it alone. Took the weight out. It didn't do as big of a wheelie, but it's still wheelie. So like I said, we come home, looked over data from last year. Only thing that was really different from last year to this year, other than the intercooler, is the rear gear. So put the old rear gear in it. Hopefully it tames it down a little bit, and we'll see what happens. But we're locked and loaded. Gonna go inside, take a quick shower, pack a little bit of clothes, load up the cooler, and head out to Coonley Motorsports Park. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Little weekend recap. We did all right. I mean, with the car count and everything, we won Friday night on the front side, and first loser for backside. We lost against our northern neighbor, the Canadian, Mike Corley, and the shop truck is the last 10. That deal was a bad piece. So, little recap. Drove up Friday afternoon, got everything ready. The car count was low. I don't know why it's low there. I don't know if it's the location, what it is, because obviously Chris, Mike, and James, their turnouts at Mags and like the other events are always really well. But the last 3 times I've been up to Coonley, it was a low car count in the spring. This time last year, the fall, it rained out for the backside, and then obviously this time we had 4 cars in True Street. So go up first round. Well, we buy in. There was 3 cars, and then a gentleman named Matt from Michigan was running hard tire. There was no cars in hard tire, so he's like, "Hey, you guys mind if I come over and just make some passes with you guys?" And we're like, "Yeah, that's fine." I mean, it didn't bother me. So we go up and had the drivers meeting, and Chris was like, since the car count is so low, and it was a decent turnout for the spectator deals, so he was like, if you guys want, you can make a test pass, and then we'll draw. You can make a test pass in the lane that you're racing, and then we can go in the first round eliminations. Give you a little bit of cool down, blah 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 blah. And he asked everybody, is everybody okay with it? And everybody said yes. He said Mike and them guys said, if one person says no, we are not doing it. So everybody's like, yeah, might as well. I mean, make an extra lick, get some more data. It is what it is. So we go up, kind of left it a little spicy. Track felt okay, but like it was still pretty sunny out, so it was a little greasy. So I just kind of left what I had in at Summer Duck. We go up, let off the button, spin the tire, pedal it, get back in it, spin a little bit, pedal it 3 or 4 times. It was what it was. It was a test hit. So go back, turn the car around, take some power out of it, loosen the front end up a little bit more, this, that, and the other. End up going up. Decided to race Matt from Michigan with his hard tire. I believe it's a Malibu or a Chevelle Nova. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I don't really pay much attention. I just see he said it was a hard tire and it was a Chevy. I knew that. So we go up, took power out of it, take off, car feels good. Then it doesn't lay over, but it doesn't, I can tell that it ain't making the power that it normally does. So go back, look at that, everything looks good, nothing's hurt, oil pressure's good, fuel pressure's good, yada yada yada. So win barely by a bumper, I would say. End up going up. I have to race my friend from Ohio, Shane. Beautiful new Edge, LS deal, turbo, 94 millimeter. Car's going to be a unit once he gets it figured out. So we go up, make the pass against him. We both leave pretty close. My car gets out 60 foots pretty well, and then I left the same tune-up that I had in it from the pass before, hoping that if I didn't pedal it 3 times, that it would go a number or 2 faster, and sure enough, it did. So I end up winning True Street Friday night. I mean, it's nice to always win, and I don't do it for the money. I say this every time. I do it because I love it. But it definitely sucks whenever there's 4 cars on the property and you only get to make 2-3 passes. So we get the win. Saturday morning, I end up changing the car around a good bit, added a bunch of weight, added changed tires for the legal DOT approved any tire. So I'm running a QuickTime Pro. They were brand new, so end up having to took the car for a ride. Had to go to the gas station the night before. Filled up, and it was all backed up, and people were everywhere. So I was in a hurry. Took the diesel pump, took the diesel nozzle out, hung it up, jumped in the bus to move out of the guy's way so he can get diesel. Well, I ended up forgetting my gas cap there. So I was like, well, I called them. They had it. They put it on the shelf. I was like, take the car in the morning, go get a coffee after I get it turned around with the weight in it, and change a couple other little odds and ends, and I can at least breaking the tires. So we go, so I can get in the car, take it down the road. Had some prep with me. Stop in Mexico, do a good little burnout just to get them broken. Drove to the gas station, got some fuel, some coffee fuel. It was late night, messing around, so we end up getting the fuel cap, got some breakfast, got some coffee, get ready for the event, and sure enough, five cars are there today. All different, all new cars, other than myself. Mike Corley, myself. I raced a Malibu wagon, big block, Pro Charge deal, first round. He raced a nice like C10 deal. I don't honestly know what it was. It looked like a really nice truck to be racing in the class that we do. And then a third gen Camaro. So end up beating the guy first round on the backside. Had it turned down, but still had some power in it, and it kind of spun. It spun a little bit at the 60-foot mark, and then out back it kind of hazed the tire. So Taryn and Dustin and David and Jimmy, a couple of my buddies, they came up to lend a hand. Evan drove up with Taryn, and like I said, David, Dustin, and Jimmy were in their vehicles. They had to run a Summit. So we come back. Taryn's looking over the data. Had a little bit of wheel speed, so we figured if we can calm it down, we put a little timing retard in it and go up for second round, and it makes a lick. If Mike and I would have raced that time of the day right then and there, I'm not saying I would have beat him, but it would have been a lot better of a race. So end up going up, win second round against the third gen Camaro deal. End up Mike got the bot to the finals, and then we get ready, cool down. We go up for the True Street finals, and there's 3 of them left. So they're in the semifinals of small tire. The 2 pair go up. The car right in front of me ends up oiling the track down, and the other guy that had to buy into the finals was going to make a pass in the left lane. Well, once there was oil on the backside, they tried burning it off. He ended up making a pass in the right lane, and the track cooled off. I mean, we were down for probably 35-45 minutes, pretty easy. So, and the temperature all day was dropping, and it was what it was. No excuses. Track got cold. We kind of took a little bit of the timing retard out that gave it a little bit more power, and it was what it was. Ended up taking first place loser, and Mike had a good hot rod that day. Overall, weekend was really good, and we're getting ready. I'm actually on my way out to Summit right now. I picked up a truck for a buddy of mine, Scott Richardson, to work on. I'm gonna stop here at Summit. I need some front runners. I have to return a couple things, but we're gonna get ready for King of the South to run Little Gangsters. We're gonna go down Thursday, and we are going to we're gonna wick it up for a good track.
after talking with Bob Saturday morning, telling him the issues that I was having, that it felt like the car was just laying over. And he was just like asking me a couple questions, this, that, and the other. And he's like, you wouldn't happen to have your timing retard on? I'm like, nah. I said, I normally only run it unless it's really bad. And the last time I used it was at King of Columbus, their front side, but it was bare concrete. So we had a timing retard in there. Sure enough, I was talking to him on the phone. Got on a laptop, pulled it up. Guess what's highlighted? The timing retard bank box was highlighted. It was started pulling timing at like 1.5 seconds all the way through the run, and it gradually stepped up from pulling 1 degree all the way up to like 4 to 5 degrees pulled of timing retard. So I was wondering why I was driving down the road. When I was going to Mexico, I rolled into it and it would spike my desired boost level, and then it would fall off like a good bit. And I looked at the log from Summer Duck and looked at the log from the front side last night, and same thing. It would spike the desired boost level that I wanted for the run, and then the boost fell off. So we did do that. Unchecked that box for the first pass of the backside deal, and power's back to where it was. Regardless, we're gonna rebuild the turbo either tonight. Today is Monday. Hopefully have the video out here in a little bit. But we're gonna rebuild the turbo real quick. Going to swap back over the front side trim, take all the weight out of it. And gonna shoot for PB hopefully Thursday night. I know that a lot of big time guys are going to be there, so hopefully the track's pretty decent. I know it's just normal testing tune, but Shady Side's a very nice front side. So we're gonna wick it up, take the weight out of the car. Right now probably have 350, maybe a little more, maybe a little less in the car. Some sprung, some unsprung. So at least going to take at least 250 pounds out of the car for the weekend. Maybe more depending on the surface, and try to get that number. Been hunting for a 4-second true street front side pass for a very long time now. So last year the best it did test tune at Quaker in Ohio was 5.11 at 138. I was getting ready for World Cup finals. I still had the 85 millimeter on a car, but had to qualify, end up qualifying, so we went to the World Cup, this, that, and the other. Anyways, like I said, quick little recap. Great time. Hopefully we can figure something out with Chris, Mike, and James for the D-Team guys there, and hopefully get some sponsorship money on top, or do something to try to draw in a little bit more cars, because Coonley Motorsports Park is a phenomenal. It's a beautiful place. I mean, for front side, back side, there's good seating, good camping, good parking. I mean, it's just a nice facility. So hopefully, if they do have another one eventually down the road, we could try to figure out if we can get some sponsorship money on top of the classes to draw in more people. But regardless, it was a good weekend. Took home the win. True Street Friday night. First loser Saturday night against Mike. And we're gonna run the summit. Get a couple of things for the car. Go drop the 6.0 power stroke off at Scott Richardson at Richardson Performance. And go home and do a couple little things on the car. Like I said, just wanted a quick little recap. It is what it is, and hopefully we can get faster. And my grandpa always says you won't learn anything unless you make mistakes, and sure enough, we've been making a lot of mistakes lately, but we also have been learning a lot lately. So hopefully have some good videos for you next week after Memorial Day weekend, and the King of the South with Corey Stampert and Seth and his brother down in Shady Side. But just wanted to let you guys know how everything went this weekend, and talk to you soon. All right, guys, later on.
RDMS